Holy crap. My first episode of Is This Real is getting some attention. Usually my videos only get like 6 to 9 views. This one's getting 20 or 30. Thank you guys so much. Now, here's the second episode. We are going to debunk Sonic.exe, the worst creepypasta I've ever read. Despite Suicide Mouse being the best creepypasta I've ever read, this one's the opposite. Let's just get on with it. I'm a total Sonic the Hedgehog fan, much like everyone else. I like the newer games, but I don't mind playing the classics. I don't think I've ever played glitchy or hacked games before, though I don't think I want to play any after the experience I've had. It started on a nice summer afternoon. I was playing Sonic Unleashed. I liked how you get to explore the towns in it, until I noticed, out of my peripheral vision, that the mailman had arrived and put something in my mailbox as usual, and left. I paused my game to go see what I got in the mail. The only thing in the mailbox was a CD case for computers and a note. I took it inside. I looked at the note first and realized it was from my dear friend Kyle, let's just call him that, whom I haven't heard in 2 weeks. I know that because I recognized his handwriting, though what was weird is how it looked. It looked badly written and scratchy and somewhat difficult to read, as if Kyle was having a hard time writing it down and did it in a hurry. This is what he wrote. Tom, I can't take it anymore. I had to get rid of this thing somehow before it was too late, and I was hoping you to do it for me. I can't do it. He's after me, and if you don't destroy the CD, he'll come after you too. He's too fast for me. Please, Tom, destroy this godforsaken disc before he comes after you too. It's too late for me. Destroy the disc and you'll destroy him. But do it quick, otherwise he'll catch you. Don't even play the game. It's what he wants. Just do it. Just destroy it, please. Kyle. Well, that was certainly weird. Even though Kyle is my best friend and I haven't seen him in 2 weeks, I didn't do what he asked me. I didn't think that a simple gaming disc would do anything bad to him. After all, it's just a game, right? Anyway, I looked at the disc, and it looked like any older computer CDR disc, except it had black marker on it written Sonic.exe, and it was much unlike Kyle's handwriting, meaning that he must have gotten it from someone else, like a pawn shop or eBay. When I saw Sonic on the writing of the CD, I was actually excited and wanted to play it, since I'm a big Sonic fan. I went up to my room and turned on my computer and put the disc in and installed the game. When the title screen popped up, I noticed that it was the first Sonic game. I was like, awesome! Because, like I said earlier, I like the classics. The first thing I noticed that was out of place when I pressed start. There was a split second when I saw the title image turn into something much different. Something that I now consider horrifying, before cutting to black. I remember that the image looked like in that split second before the game cut to black. The sky had darkened, the title emblem was rusted and ruined. The Sega 1991 was now instead Sega and the 3 sixes. And the water had turned red like blood, except it looked hyper-realistic. But the freakiest thing that was in that split-second frame was Sonic. His eyes were pitch black and bleeding with 2 glowing red dots staring right at me, and his smile had stretched wider up to the edge of his face. I was rather disturbed about that image when I saw it, though I figured that it was just a glitch and forgot about it. Come on, man! After it cut to black, he stayed like that for about 10 seconds or so, and then another weird thing happened. The save file select from Sonic the Hedgehog 3 popped up, and I was like, what the heck? What's this doing in the first Sonic game? Anyway, then I noticed something was off. The background was the dark, cloudy sky of the bad Stardust Speedway level from Sonic CD, and there were only 3 save files. The music was that creepy Caverns of Winter music from Earthbound, only it was extended and seemed to have been in reverse. And the image for the save file where you could see a preview of the level you're on is just red static for all 3 files. What freaked me out more was the character select. It showed only Tails, Knuckles, and to my surprise, Dr. Robotnik. How was that freaky? Now, I was sure that something was up. I mean, how could you play as Robotnik in a classic Sonic game, for crying out loud? That's when I realized this wasn't a glitchy game. It was a hacked game. Yeah, it definitely looked hacked. It was really creepy, but as a smart gamer, I wasn't scared, or at least I tried not to be. I told myself that it was just a head game and there's nothing wrong with that. Anyways, shaking off the creeped out feeling, I picked file 1 and chose Tails when I sucked it and got started. The game froze for about 5 seconds and I heard a creepy pixelated laugh that sounded awful like that Kefka guy from Final Fantasy before cutting to black. The screen stayed black for about 10 seconds or more. Then it showed the typical level title thing, except the simplistic shapes were different shades of red, and the text showed only Hill Act 1. The screen faded in, and the level title vanished, revealing Tails in the Green Hill Zone from Sonic 1. The music was different though. It sounded like a peaceful melody in reverse. Anyway, I started playing and had Tails start running like you would in any of the classic Sonic games. What was odd was that as Tails was running along the level, there was nothing but flat ground and a few trees for about 5 minutes. That was when the peaceful music started to lower down into slow, deep tones, very slowly as I kept going. I suddenly saw something and I stopped to see what it was. It was one of the small animals lying dead on the ground bleeding. That was when the music started to slow down. Tails had a shocked and saddened look at his face that I never saw him have before. So I had him move along, and he kept that worried look on his face. As he kept moving, I saw more dead animals as Tails moved past them, looking more and more worried as the music lowers and he moves past more dead animals. I was shocked to see how they all died. After a minute passed, Tails was running up a hill, and then he stopped. It wasn't until I saw why. Sonic was there on the other side of the screen, with his back against Tails, with his eyes closed. Tails looked happy to see Sonic, but then his smile faltered, obviously noticing that Sonic wasn't responding to him, if not acting as if he was totally oblivious of Tails' appearance. Tails walked slowly towards Sonic, and I noticed that I wasn't even moving my keyboard to make him move, so this had to be in a cutscene. You know what? Screw it. You saw the gameplay, so you obviously knew what happened. So, I'm not even going to go full in depth. Besides, the whole story is 14 minutes long. There's no way I'm going to read that. And you just want to be like, come on, go to the part where you're debunking Sonic.exe. Okay, fine. Simmer down now. Of course, Sonic.exe is fake. All I'm going to tell you is that at the end, a Sonic.exe plushie came out. Really? First off, that's not possible. Teleportation hasn't even been invented yet. God dang it. And said creepypasta revealed that Sonic.exe came out of the TV like a plushie. Come on, it could be squashed like a bug. And the game the guy was playing could have been a fan game, like the fan game that everyone played, including Markiplier, was made specifically for that creepypasta. There we go. Thank you guys for watching. Come on, wait. You want more? You want something else like Tailsdoll? Okay. It's believed that if one were to play Sonic R, complete the whole dang game, and use the Tailsdoll to tag Sonic, would be a gruesome fate. He would pop out of the TV and kill you with a knife. However, rumor has it that if you play Can You Feel the Sunshine backwards in the bathroom in pitch black, then the Tailsdoll would appear. An example, the story follows a man who bought his son the game Sonic R. The boy loved it and played it almost every day. One day, the boy was almost about to beat the game. His dad came in to watch and congratulated his son when he beat the last race. However, the father was unnerved when the final screen simply showed the Tailsdoll character in front of the game's logo, thanking the player for playing. Later that night, the father went to play the game himself and saw that the Tailsdoll was now a playable character. He chose it and selected a tag game mode where the characters chased and attempted to catch one another. The game worked smoothly until the father had the Tailsdoll catch Sonic. The screen went black and the system shut itself off. The man went to bed. At around 2 a.m., he heard a thumping and thought it was his son. However, he then noticed a shadow creeping under his door. When he got up to investigate, he opened the door to find the real Tailsdoll, covered in what looked like to be his son's blood, which told him that he was coming with it forever. Later, another boy picked up the abandoned game and played it. This time, the game ended with an image of the Tailsdoll, which proceeded to manifest in the room and kill the child. And there's your Tailsdoll. What do I think? I think it's bullcrap. This story is similar to Sonic.exe with one thing: teleportation. Like I said previously, teleportation hasn't been invented yet. Come on, man. And plushies. Come on! That's really stupid. They could both be squashed like an ant. And the gruesome murdering and blood is so formulaic. Imagine if Sonic.exe and Tailsdoll teamed up together. Oh lord. I would love to see that crossover in an Avengers game. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. And plus, there's no such thing as living and alive toys that would come out and kill people. If that was a thing, then Annabelle, Tailsdoll, Sonic.exe would be all over the news. That would be awesome and also terrifying at the same time. It reminds me of the Robert the Doll creepypasta, where it was so freaky that they had to trap him and all that stuff. Yeah, that was the only creepypasta that turned out to be real. But yeah, overall, Sonic.exe and Tailsdoll are both one of the most stupidest creepypastas I've ever read. So formulaic, so stupid, and it's so fake. Like, come on, you could make a better creepypasta than that. I know a lot of creepypastas are fake, but come on, make something better. Thank you guys for watching, comment, subscribe, and I'll finally sleep now. Bye. God, what is stupid.